The government is seeking to make a paradigm shift in documenting illegal immigrants as its new migration policy takes effect. Good evening, everyone. I'm LaDawn Davis. The launch of a new software system will allow for additional means of identifying these individuals through fingerprinting and footprints. Janae Noel Ferguson tonight on the new policy in place.
Despite the December 31st deadline for all illegal migrants to be out of the country, many have taken the position that if I'm deported this week, I'll be back the next. It's a situation that Immigration Minister Brent Simonet says they plan on addressing.
We're going to look at that too, the whole question of fingerprinting. We're investigating also the question of footprints, because obviously footprints of persons at birth. And when the new computer system comes on track at immigration, we'll have handheld computers whereby you can check that. But if we start enforcing that, that will change.
As surveillance continues, immigration officers will soon conduct checks of residences and businesses, which the immigration minister was sure to note that the process will be conducted as humanely as possible.
We all forget years ago that they used to go out on a boat right out here that quite often broke down, and they didn't have water and Pampers and a lot of other things for 3 or 4 days. So I think we've come a long way. So these persons are taken from the detention center to the airport, flown to their jurisdiction. So the arrests are done as humanely as possible. Apprehensions are done as humanely as possible. We've had a number from the Romy John issue where that went social media viral with Amnesty International. But from a Bahamian person or persons living in the Bahamas, not one person has commented. So I can't chase it down unless the public is prepared to tell me that they have witnessed a bad apprehension.
Simonet reported that while Haitian nationals make up the majority of deportations, accounting for 2,500 out of the 2,800 deported in May 2017, the immigration minister said no single entity is being targeted. He also sent this stern warning to business owners.
We talk about criminal sentences. A lot of people take this very lightly. But, you know, when you go to get your U.S. visa and you have a criminal record, we all know what happens. So I really implore the employers to make sure they take this seriously, because it will be a new issue. On another point, we are looking at, and we probably will later on during this year, increase the penalties for employers hiring illegal immigrants, and that'll follow.
Now, as the enforcement of the immigration laws continues, we understand that some 16 migrants were repatriated on Tuesday morning. Janae Noel Ferguson, ZNS Network News.